Oh, hi, boys and girls. I was just brushing my hair because I was about to get started reading a book called Pretty Hair by Carylee Carrington. And this book is all about hair. The main character in this story, Sophia, has beautiful hairstyles, but sometimes she feels like not everybody likes her different hairstyles. And sometimes she feels like they might even be making fun of her. Are they? We'll just have to start reading the book to find out. Let's begin, shall we? Pretty Hair. It was Sophia's first day at her new school. She woke up to the smell of the blueberry pancakes her mom was making for breakfast in the kitchen. My favorite, Sophia thought to herself. Sophia could not wait to go to her new school. When Mom came to get her for breakfast, she was all dressed and ready. Well, I see someone is excited for her first day of school, said Mom. Oh, yes, Mommy, answered Sophia. I've got my new dress, my new shoes, and I love my new hairdo. Sophia shook her head from side to side and giggled. She loved hearing the beads in her hair hit together like tiny little wind chimes. Mom had combed Sophia's hair into cornrows with blue and white beads to match her dress, just as Sophia had asked. She wanted everything to be perfect for her first day of school. As Sophia ate her favorite breakfast of blueberry pancakes, she grinned with excitement. She couldn't wait to get to her new school. Sophia walked with her mom to meet her new teacher, Mrs. Ross. Sophia hugged her mom and waved goodbye as Mrs. Ross took her hand, and together they walked to her new class. Sophia entered the class and with a bright smile said, "Hello." She looked around the room. All the little boys and girls had blonde, brown, or red hair. Some curly, some straight and silky, but none of the girls had hair like hers. Sophia took her seat. "Hello, I'm Sophia," she said to the little girl sitting next to her. She had a headband with a pretty pink bow in her curly red hair. "Hello, my name is Margaret, but everyone calls me Maggie," the little girl answered. At recess, Sophia and Maggie played together. A little blonde girl came over to Sophia and Maggie. "Hi, I'm Jenny," she said, introducing herself. Sophia smiled and replied, "Hello, my name is Sophia." She was delighted to make a new friend, and she liked Jenny's hair. Jenny's hair was golden, very silky, and it gleamed like sun rays. Sophia thought Jenny's hair looked like all the girls in the stories she had read. Her hair styled in 2 pigtails with pink bows that matched her pink dress. Sophia stared, admiring Jenny's hair, but the look on Jenny's face was strange. She pointed at Sophia's hair. She almost tried to touch. Jenny looked very puzzled. "Why does your hair have lines?" she asked. Jenny had never seen anyone with hair styled like Sophia's before. Shocked at Jenny's remark, Sophia asked, "What do you mean?" "Your hair. It looks like lines. And why do you have beads at the ends?" she asked. They are called cornrows, Sophia explained proudly as she shook her head, making the beads hit together like wind chimes. My mommy did it special, just for me. Your mom put corn in your hair? Jenny gasped. Oh my, that's so interesting. Jenny and the other girls giggled and skipped away. At the end of recess, Jenny ran up to Sophia. Look, Sophia, Jenny shouted. I have beans in my hair. Jenny had picked string beans from the school garden and placed them at the top of her pigtails. Jenny felt very pleased with herself, but Sophia was sad. Was Jenny poking fun at her hair? She didn't want her new friends to make fun of her. As Sophia walked home, she began to take the beads out of her hair. They fell to the ground like a trail of breadcrumbs. She arrived home with half of her hair loosened, looking very sad. Her mother gasped at the sight of her half-loosened hair. Sophia, what happened to your hair? She asked. I don't like cornrows anymore. A little girl with pretty golden hair made fun of me, Sophia answered sadly. Sophia's mom knelt down and gave her a big hug. Don't worry, baby. We'll try something else tomorrow, she's told Sophia. The next day, Sophia asked her mom to style her hair into 2 pigtails, just like Jenny had. Sophia didn't want them to be braided. She wanted them loose like Jenny. Her pigtails made 2 poofs, one on each side of her head. As Sophia arrived at school, she saw her new friend Maggie. They raced to meet each other. Goodbye, Mommy, Sophia yelled back as she disappeared with Maggie through the doors into the school. When Jenny saw Sophia, she ran right over to her. Now, how'd you do that, Sophia? She asked. Do what? Sophia responded. Your hair. It's all poofed up like 2 balloons on the side of your head, answered Jenny. Jenny poked at Sophia's hair and made popping sounds. Pop, pop. I don't like that, Sophia told Jenny as she sadly walked away. I'm sorry, Jenny said, shocked. She hadn't realized that she hurt Sophia's feelings. A sad Sophia went home again that day. She opened the door to the kitchen. Her mom was busy cooking. Mommy, I want my hair straight and silky like Jenny's, she whined. Mommy, can you make my hair silky? Sophia, what on earth are you talking about? Her mom knelt down and gave her a big hug. Sophia, your hair is perfect, just the way it is. But Mom, Sophia complained with tears streaming down her face, my hair is so different. It's the most different of anyone in my class. Jenny's hair is so silky and pretty. She said my pigtails looked like balloons. Sophia's mother wiped the tears from her cheeks and said, Look at you. Your hair is different and special, and most of all, it is unique. Your tight curls help to hold beautiful styles. Your hair is beautiful. You are beautiful. And you don't need to be like anybody else. I love your hair, and you know what else? What, Mommy? Sophia asked, sniffling. Mommy answered, Your hair is just like mine, natural and full. Tomorrow, I will give you a beautiful style that shows off your natural beauty. Be confident in who you are, my angel, because you are beautiful. Sophia was so happy, she jumped into her mother's arms and gave her a big squeeze. Thank you, Mommy, she squealed. The next day, her mom gave her a brand new hairstyle. Sophia loved her new hairstyle. As she walked to school with her mom that morning, she admired her hair as she passed her reflection in the shop windows and cars that lined her path. She held her head high with a confident smile. "I'm going to have a great day," Sophia said to herself, no matter what anyone says. As she arrived at school, Sophia saw Jenny with her mother. She started to walk closely behind her mother as Jenny and her mother approached. "Look, Mommy, there's Sophia," Jenny said giddily. Jenny ran, pulling her mother along to meet Sophia. "Sophia, Sophia!" Jenny yelled out. "Look, Mom, it's different again today. Look, Mom, it's different again today." Jenny reached out her hand to touch Sophia's hair, but Sophia hid behind her mother. Jenny's mother came closer and leaned into Sophia. "So you're the little girl with the pretty hair. I've heard so much about you." Sophia peeked out from behind her mother. She looked up at her mother, who smiled and urged her to step forward. Jenny's eyes gleamed as she gasped to see Sophia. "Wow, Sophia, your hair looks like a crown. You're a princess." "See, Mommy? Her hair is magic. Mommy, can you do my hair like Sophia's?" "Sorry, Jenny," her mom answered. "I don't think I can." "I love your hair, Jenny," Sophia spoke up. "Your hair is very pretty. It glows in the sun and flows in the wind. And you know what's best of all?" "What?" Jenny asked. Sophia leaned over and whispered in Jenny's ear. "Your hair is just like your mother's." Princess Sophia with her hair like a crown. Jenny curtsied to Sophia. Princess Jenny with the golden hair. Sophia curtsied to Jenny. Both girls looked up at their mothers and smiled. "We both have pretty princess hair." They giggled. With hugs from their moms, these two new best friends were ready for school. They both were full of smiles as they ran side by side, up the steps and through the doors. Different styles, long or short, curly or straight, red, black, brown, blonde, or whatever color or style it may be. Your hair is beautiful naturally. The end. Pretty hair. So what did you think of the book? Did you like the ending with Sophia, Princess Sophia, and Princess Jenny when they were both showing off their beautiful hair? I like that part too. So the only thing that Jenny could have done maybe a little bit differently was ask Sophia how she did her hair and learn a little bit more rather than pop, 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 pop those ponytails, because that made Sophia feel sad when really Jenny loved her hair, right? Different hairstyles are fun to look at and fun to do, and they make you feel a certain way. And even for the boys, I know sometimes our boys spike their hair or wear it with a long swoop on the side, or even razor different shapes or styles in the side, which makes us feel unique, different, and special, because we don't all want to look the same, do we? So I'm going to show you some different hairstyles that I came across in one of my other videos that shows all different kinds of hairstyles.
I have curls in my hair.
I have brown hair. I have dark brown hair.
My hair color is light brown.
Cool. Thank you. What color hair do you have?
I have dark brown and it's kinky and curly and a little bit big and just fun.
Nice. What about you?
I have dark brown hair as well. And if you notice, my hair is a lot longer than it looks.
Wow.
You can also notice it from this old movie. This kid from Kid and Play has the same hairstyle.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye.
All the different color hair and styles. So just like we talked about, having different hairstyles and wearing your hair a different way, just like Sophia, it's a wonderful thing, just like these different people. That's what makes everybody unique and special. What are some hairstyles that you like to do? Do you like to put your hair in a big ponytail or wear it straight or kinky and curly? Or do you like to put braids in your hair? It's fun to get creative, and if you don't know how to do it yourself, you can learn how to do it, or you can have a special grown-up try to show you how to do it, or YouTube it, or just do something simple, like brush it to one side, like I did here. It's fun to do different things with your hair, no matter how old or young you are. Take a look in the mirror. Is your hair different than everyone else's? Chances are it is. You can even put a little barrette or a special scarf in your hair to make it a little more stylish or sassy. Okay, children, well, let's close out by brushing our hair. I'll catch you learners next time in the learning zone. Bye, friends. And the next time you like somebody's hair, be sure to tell them, ooh, your hair looks good. It'll make them feel good, and it'll probably make you feel good too.